Alpha Octagon, what's happening, man? Bonjour. MK, what's happening? Sarish? Good evening to both of you. How you guys doing? Luke, I'm just riffing out, but thank you. Thanks, James. What's happening this evening? How you guys doing? I'm Larry Soulcactus. Welcome to the stream. Of that tune goes, but that's the riff to "Somebody's on Your Case" by the Black Crowes. It's from the outtakes of the Three Snakes and One Charm record. Thanks, James. Thanks, your Venom. Hey, Fishing Gink, how are you? Hey, Margaret, good to see you. Yes. It's an analog delay. It's by Retrosonic. In fact, it's just called Analog Delay. Go on then, Hey, Wolfgang, how are you? James Willis, all my information is in the description where the read more drop down box under the video screen there. That'll have all the gear posted that I play, but it's a Lowler Overwound P90 dog ear pickup. No, man, no overdrive, just onboard reverb on the amp and analog delay. Hanging in there, man. You're welcome, James. P90 for the win. Yeah, well, for me it is. I don't know about other people. You know, I think with the P90, it's a maturity thing. You know, I mean, I've owned other guitars that had P90s in them in the past. But I don't think I've held on to them as long as I've held on to this one. Because I got this guitar in like it's from 2017, but I think I got it in like early 2018. Thanks, man. The Sword STR tremolo with Soulcactus mods helps. I mean, it's not too hard to like overdrive a 5-watt tube amp, right? But I mean, like, I have a pillow in front of the speaker here to dampen the sound, but still get a lot of what I want without blasting me out of the room. So that's why you're able to hear, like, the tones that you're able to hear. Thanks, DR Ford. I appreciate that very much. Hey, Death, how are you, man? I know what you meant. You're all good. How's it going this evening, man? Sorry, man. I don't think Chuck Mangione makes it any better. Sorry. No, dude, but check that out. This is my jean jacket from high school, guys. I just thought I'd wear it because it still fits. My parents had it for the longest time in their back bedroom, stored away, and I recently took it back, and I just thought I'd wear it tonight on the program. Hey Patrick, hey Michael. Thanks Wolfgang, I appreciate that. No, I haven't worn it on the stream for a long time. I have worn it before, but I may not have that stream up anymore, so who knows? I can't remember. I mean, I've done, what, I don't know, well over 300 streams. Kind of hard to keep track after all. Like someone made a comment the other day, was just like, and they're like, I like number 14. I'm like, number 14 what? Stream number 14? Hail Mary Recordings. You mean like Hail Mary, right? Last ditch attempt. They're going for it. Now there's a guy. Kids at the bar, what's up? Cool. What's happening? How you doing? Exactly, Hail Mary? Alright, that's cool. Where are you out of? Where's Hail Mary Recordings? I'm assuming you own a recording studio? I don't want to assume because then I can make an ass out of you and me. Yeah, fuck it. Okay. What's something Robin Trower sounds like on that setup? I'm sure you want it, like... That's what it sounds like, man. I'm just not as cool as Robin Trower. That Bridget Size record is one bad whammer jammer. Thank you, James. Stevie Turner 2. My Buckle Your Shoe. How long do I play for? Well, I think you mean how long have I been playing, Michael? 41 years. Yeah, definitely. I don't know how he, thanks. I don't know how he still does it, to be honest with you. Thank you, too. You're welcome. I mean, thank you. Oh, whatever. I'm just going to have a nice sip of my Courvoisier, and y'all can think of the next question to ask the ladies' man. Next caller, you're on the air. This is Leon Phelps, the ladies' man. How may I assist you? What is your query? Nobody remembers that. Okay. The shit I was playing is just like what I like to call Jimmy Page inspired rock and roll. Because when I play rock and roll stuff like that, I tend to page the fuck out of it. Oh, you just watched that SNL? Yeah, hello ladies, man. Me and my wife took some Viagra, and I can't seem to get my erection down now. Yeah, first of all, sir, that is disgusting. Second of all, I think you should seek immediate medical advice. All right, thank you. Next caller, you're on the air. This is Brian Fellows. I'm Brian Fellows. Fucking Tracy Morgan. Tim Meadows was funny. Tracy Morgan was even funnier. Okay, what you gonna have? Cheeseburger, cheeseburger, cheeseburger. Oh, fuck, I wish, Steve. Jericho, good evening. Play some Aussie. Yeah, I got that. Rock the coin right into the slot. Buy a sticker, buy a super sticker. I'll play you some Aussie, dude. Hey, Chad Streams, welcome. Good to see you again. That's cool, man. I had a friend in the 80s growing up. He had a PV, one of those natural wood ones. It was pretty cool. I remember it. because I got a new friend on Instagram that has one of those. I was just like, holy shit, man, that's cool. I don't think it's a Musician 400 series, but it probably resembles it, I guess. Thank you, James Willis. Come on down. DR Ford, you got to buy a sticker if you want to hear something. James, would you like to hear something out of Led Zeppelin or Clapton catalog or Allman Brothers or Free or Bad Company or Rolling Stones or the Black Crowes? I know a lot of Black Crowes. Your choice, bud. ZZ Top, I know quite a bit too. So, you bought the sticker. You tell me what to play. Sebastian G. Yeah, no. You buy the sticker, I'll play Layla for you. Johnny Winters, anything? How about Johnny Winters with Muddy Waters guitar? Do you have any of those records? Records with Johnny Winters and Muddy Waters were great. It was like Freddie King with Leon Russell. I mean, not exactly, but I mean, like, you know, you got in some young blood to infuse the old blood. You know what I mean? Champagne and Reefer, that's a cool tune. There shouldn't be no law, yeah. If people just want to smoke a little dope. Almost like you had to. I'm sure that's exactly what they did. Got to have some love, yeah. Cool. Yeah, Muddy was great, dude. I like, She's 19 years old. You heard that tune, man? And I always liked his version of Trouble No More. Oh, hang on a sec. Hey, can I call you back? Yeah, but I'm in the middle of something. Can I call you back? Oh, okay, thanks. Bye. Dude, stop. Sorry, guys. Hey, Chad Streams, what's happening? Thank you. Any Hendrix or Allman Brothers? All right. How was that, Chad Streams? Got a little Hendrix for you. Yeah, Savannah, I do remember you. How are you? Good, Chad. I was trying to knock out You Don't Love Me by the Allman Brothers for you. Hang on. Alex, if you want Snowblind played or another Black Sabbath tune, you gotta put something into the pot, man. Sorry, I missed a few of you. Okay. Cool, Savannah. So what's everybody's weather situation like? Out here it's like 110 and it'll fry your ass when you go outside. And it's about 5:45 p.m. here. Oh, I don't know any Journey, Savannah. Yeah, James Willis. Hey, Pixie, how are you? 100 in Indiana here? You damn right. James, where in Indiana are you living? I used to live in Fishers, man, next to Carmel. I would work in Carmel, but I lived in Fishers. Play my favorite song? Alright, that changes all the time, though. Yeah, I would think Atlanta would die. Both of you are in Carmel. That's bonkers. I miss Sullivan's. I'm just gonna throw that down right now. Hey, what happened to 96th Street Burger, James? I mean, I knew they were like constantly in like a battle, a legal battle with In-N-Out Burger. Did In-N-Out Burger just finally like put them on the mat and make them go out of business? Because someone was on the stream a while ago said that they've gone out of business, and I was just like, oh, that sucks balls. They were great. I lived there in from like the end of 2005 to maybe the beginning of 07. And then I moved back to Arizona. Alex in Southern California, or was that South Carolina? Oh, In-N-Out squashed him, James? Got it. I figured that's what happened. That's a bummer, man. Did you ever go there? James, did you ever go to 96th Street Burger for food? I actually thought it was a better In-N-Out. The fries were killer. Yeah, okay, see, you loved it too. Yeah, I just thought it was a better version of In-N-Out. It's a shame. That's a real shame. Do you ever go to the El Emporium to get pizza over in Castleton? Because that pizza's fucking unreal. That's some good shit. Sorry, I'm kind of a foodie, people. Hey, Roger. Oh, that's cool, Savannah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you like it. You like El Emporium too, James? That's awesome. I used to work at the Borders over by in the big strip in Carmel, along with like the Cheesecake Factory, all that stuff. I used to work at the big Borders there in the center. I think it'd have a Cafe Pas de Choux and an Old Navy as well. Yeah, Borders Books Music Cafe. It's no longer probably there. or it became something else, like a Barnes and Nobles or something. L has the best wings. I never ate the wings, but the pizza is the bomb ass. Anyways, my point was, the story was, I used to go home back through the Castleton area, and I would stop at El Emporium and pick up a pizza on the way home. When I was finally living alone. I'm sure you guys are wondering, like, what the fuck did you do for Borders? I started on the inventory processing team. That's fun. You get up at like 3 or 4 in the morning. Yeah, not really. So you have to be there by like 5 and start putting shit out and restoring the store. That was following my brief stint at Guitar Center for 2.5 months. Hated that. Can I play any CCR? I could if you buy a sticker, Jason. Any Paul McCartney wings? I had 24 Paul McCartney wings last year. Where were you, Anthony? I'm just kidding. Thanks, Savannah. Anyways, I became the merch supervisor or merch manager after a while. And so I was responsible for getting all the merch ready that would go out for Tuesday morning. All your CDs and your DVD releases and that kind of shit. New book releases, all of it. Myself and the multimedia manager would deal with it all. Oh, Pixie's making spaghetti. Can we all come over to Pixie's house for dinner? Sam Ash is gone. James Willis out of the Castleton area. Cool. When's it going to be ready, Pixie? That's cool, Forrest. Hey, James and Forrest, what was the jazz club called? The premier jazz club that served food as well as like had, you know, like the national acts come through town. I can't remember what. Thank you, Anthony. Oh, Fishing Geek's gonna bring deviled eggs. Yeah, you know what? If everybody could bring something to Pixie's house, like potluck with the spaghetti, that'd be cool. I'll bring some wine. That was 3 CCR tunes. Chat streams. That's cool. Thank you very much, dude. Sure. How's that, chat streams? Cool, Pixie. Thank you. Not really, Margaret. Not a huge Ted Nugent fan. No, I never, James, I never did that. Thanks, Forrest. Thanks for this new sub. I appreciate that. What was the other one? I don't know Fountain Square. What's the other jazz place there that's famous? My point was I knew a guy that used to work there, like one of the managers. I met him from working at Guitar Center, and then I'd see him occasionally at Borders. We became friendly, and I sold him a couple things on my own through Soulcactus Sound when I was closing up shop. And he invited me down with my multimedia manager, and we went and saw Dr. Lonnie Smith, Hammond B3 player, on his Jungle Love album, which was back in 2006, 2007, right in there. I think it was 2007, but it was fucking amazing. Really, really awesome. And we were like, the dude put us like front row, like right there. I was like 5 feet from the dude. It's really cool. That sounds good, Fishing Geek. I'll take some of that. Thanks, Pixie Knickers. That's cool, man. I'm saying that's cool to you, James Willis, just so we're clear. ASAP, I already did a video of NIB. There's a short posted. Please check it out. Who asked Savannah for her name? Like, that's her full name. I don't understand that. Did I miss something? Yes, fairies wear boots. I like to listen to it on Halloween as it approaches the midnight hour because I think that song is so evil. Thanks, Pixie. Thanks for singing the lyrics, Alex. Hello to you. I'm good. How are you? Mr. A.M. Hey, Sergio. Yeah, I love Randy Rhoads. I think he was perhaps the best guitar player to ever come and go. I think he could have easily killed Eddie Van Halen, and Eddie Van Halen knew it. I mean, I think Blizzard of Oz and Diary of a Madman are just stellar works of music art that nobody can say are tragic or terrible. Like, no, man. Crazy Train is Crazy Train for a reason, and that shit is Randy. Ozzy was so lucky to get Randy because Randy was not into his shit at all. If anybody has seen the, I watched the Randy Rhoads documentary on I think on Amazon Prime. It's really interesting. It's really a cool watch. If you haven't checked it out, you guys should definitely check it out. Yeah, we know Savannah. That's why we're talking about Ozzy. Been talking about him for the last couple days. I also like that live album Ozzy put out with him, Randy on the second tour, I think, on the Diary of a Madman tour. That live album came out in, I think, 88, 87, somewhere right in there. How buffer teacher. Yeah, it's kind of a Van Halen free zone, man. No, Chad, I don't know that one. That was a quick one. You're a quick one. Sabadoo. Margaret, the Beatles did not suck. You're gonna get a rash of shit for that. That's why I don't like Lou Reed, because he said the Beatles sucked. And I'm like, dude, are you mental? The Beatles weren't anything but suck. Imagine Margaret as John Lennon solo. That has nothing to do with the Beatles. That has nothing to do with the Beatles either. That's the Wings, but I mean, Beatles, in my opinion, deserve being, like one of the top spots in rock and roll history. Sgt. Pepper's was extremely important record. I mean, Margaret, you're fine to your opinion. You're completely entitled to your opinion. Are you a Rolling Stones fan? Because that was the big rivalry back then. Was you were either like a Stones fan or a Beatles fan, and people were really passionate about that. Passionate about it the way Star Wars and Star Trek fans are currently passionate about shit. It's really weird to see nerds rage out about that shit, but I've seen it, man. I've also gone off and giggled my motherfucking ass off at it. Because I'm just like, you guys, what are we doing here? What are you arguing about? You're arguing about two fictitious film properties? Or whatever, science fiction, whatever. You're being ridiculous. All right, so Margaret's a Stones fan. There we go. That solves that. Problem solved. thanks for the chutzpah there, Chad. I think who's showing up is who showed up. Except for Trippy here. They just got here. But judging by their name, I think they're probably like 52 minutes and 20-something seconds late to everything. I'm just kidding with you, Trippy. How you doing? People are just, saying how much the Beatles suck in the room. So feel free to throw out a comment about that. Wow, a lot of Alex and Animal 26 furious opinions there. Okay. Yes, they did. They're gonna inspire bands for generations. So that's why I say, you can hate on the Beatles all you want, but they've solidified their place in rock and roll history. I don't like everything. I don't like everything that's out there, but I can't argue with what somebody's achieved. Just can't argue that shit. The reason we're seeing so much outpour or outcry for Ozzy or over Ozzy's death is because the guy was just really prolific in terms of rock music history. Black Sabbath are or is the founding fathers of heavy metal. I think if you ask most people, they'd say the same thing. Even the common listener. They're totally the inventors of heavy metal, in my opinion. Not Led Zeppelin. Dude, I saw Stevie Ray Vaughan twice. I never saw Randy Rhoads, but I'm going to tell you that Randy Rhoads would have spanked the shit out of Stevie Ray Vaughan had the two of them lived and gone head to head. But it wouldn't have mattered because both of them play completely different. So you're talking about two masters there, to me, that are on parallel footing. They're equally matched. I think possibly those are the two greatest guitar players in their respective genres to have ever graced God's green earth. Take care, Anthony. I played them already. I played most of them, Pablo. Paulo, sorry. Ozzy's legacy is huge. Again, that's why so many people have been, Rick Beato finally made a video about it. He put it up a few hours ago. I don't know if anybody saw it. Because I guess people were on his shit for him to do it. And I watched it. It was very cool. He played a white, Polaris white SG Special. So it was like mine. It just had a second P90 in the neck. Two soap bar P90s and toggle switch for three-way position. And then two extra knobs. So really cool guitar. I like that guitar a lot. You can find those, by the way, people. You can find those between $1,500 and $1,600 out there if you're looking for one right now. I think that's a great deal for a USA Gibson like that. I use a Swart STR tremolo for my amp. That's funny. Hendrix would have kicked their asses. Yeah. I do think Stevie was a better guitar player than Jimmy was on a proficiency level. Yeah, right. Oh, so you did watch it, Alex. That's cool. Thanks, Widman. How are you? Micro. What up? Oh, that's cool, Paulo. Enjoy it. Enjoy it in good health. All right, Animal 26. Rock on. All right, guys. Best way to help me out and contribute to me and help the channel grow, because I'd like to turn the 7,000 into like 10,000 at this point. So buy a sticker or a super sticker and stream. I'll play you some tunes. Thank you, Mika. Unfortunately, I'm shutting down now. The other way that you can check me out or support me is by going to the links in the description below. You can follow me on Instagram. That doesn't cost anything. If you're new to the channel, you please subscribe and hit that like button. There's 2 live streams daily, and I don't know how many shorts I post throughout the day, but there's a few every day that are posted. If you want to buy my music, you can go to my Patreon page, patreon.com/Larry Soulcactus, and preview tunes and buy whatever you like. I will be adding more tunes to that probably within the next week. But for anything else, I'll be back tomorrow. All right, so everybody, have a good night. Be good to yourselves and be good to the ones around you, yeah? All right, be cool, rock on. Thank you, everybody. Be cool. Bye-bye.